Welcome to the Zombie Story Zone. Get ready for another thrilling tale of suspense, romance, and unexpected twists. Today's story, Zombies at Friday Night Party, will keep you on the edge of your seat. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and press the bell icon so you never miss an exciting story. Share this tale with your friends who love a good zombie adventure. And don't forget to leave a comment. We'd love to hear what you think and how we can make the Zombie Story Zone even better for you. Let's get started.
To the streets, hear the whispers low. Every story's a thrill. Come and let your courage show. Fight or flight, we'll unite.
The town of Willow Creek was known for two things: its quiet charm and the extravagant Friday night parties held at the mansion on the hill. The mansion, once the property of an eccentric millionaire, had long been abandoned, but it was still the perfect venue for celebrations. This week's party was no exception. It was Emily and Nathan's engagement party, a celebration of love and unity. Emily twirled in her flowing cream dress, her laughter blending with the upbeat music that filled the grand hall. Her fiancé, Nathan, couldn't take his eyes off her. His tailored black suit made him look dashing, but it was his protective nature and warm smile that made Emily fall for him. "This night is perfect," Emily said, holding Nathan's hand. "And it's only the beginning," Nathan replied. Imagine the stories we'll tell our kids about this night. As romantic as it sounded, Emily couldn't shake the growing unease that had been building in her chest all evening. It was as if the mansion itself was watching them. The clock struck 9:30 p.m., and the party was in full swing. Guests laughed, danced, and toasted to the couple's happiness. But outside, the forest surrounding the mansion was eerily quiet. Emily glanced toward the towering windows. The full moon cast a pale glow over the trees, but shadows moved unnaturally, flickering in ways that didn't match the breeze. Nathan noticed her worried expression and pulled her close. "Hey, it's just your imagination," he said. But then the lights flickered, the music faltered, replaced by an eerie silence. "Power surge," someone suggested, but their voices were shaky. Before anyone could respond, a loud, frantic banging erupted at the main door. The room fell silent as everyone turned toward the door. "Who's out there?" Nathan called, stepping forward. The door flew open, slamming against the wall. A man stumbled inside, his clothes torn and his face pale. Blood dripped from his mouth as he groaned, "Help me!" Emily gasped as the man collapsed. Nathan, ever the hero, rushed to him. But as Nathan leaned closer, the man's eyes snapped open. They were yellow, glowing with an unnatural light. He lunged at Nathan, snarling like a wild animal. Nathan barely dodged, falling backward as screams erupted in the room. The man wasn't alone. More figures emerged from the shadows outside, their movements jerky but terrifyingly fast. "They're infected," someone screamed. The infected stormed the mansion, attacking anyone in their path. The bites were the worst part. Those bitten would scream in agony, their skin paling as veins darkened. Within minutes, they joined the ranks of the infected. Nathan grabbed Emily's hand. "We have to get out of here." The couple, along with a small group of survivors, fled to the basement. Nathan slammed the door shut and barricaded it with a heavy cabinet. The basement was dark and damp, the air thick with the scent of mold. Emily clung to Nathan, her heart pounding. "There were so many of them," Mia whispered, her voice trembling. "They're not human anymore," Josh said. "Did you see their eyes, their bites? It's like some kind of virus." Nathan's jaw tightened. "We can't stay here. We need a plan." While searching the basement, Emily discovered a hidden lever behind an old bookshelf. Pulling it revealed a secret tunnel. "Good find," Nathan said, his voice filled with hope. The group entered the tunnel, sealing the door behind them. The narrow passage was cold, its stone walls damp and covered in moss. "What is this place?" Mia asked, her voice echoing. "Probably some kind of escape route," Josh said. "Let's hope it leads somewhere safe." As they walked, Emily clung to Nathan. "Do you think we'll make it?" Nathan looked down at her, his green eyes steady. "I'll make sure you do." The tunnel led to an exit in the forest, but the infected were everywhere. The survivors fought their way through the horde, using sticks, rocks, and whatever they could find. Nathan was fearless, protecting Emily at every turn. But just as they thought they were safe, an infected lunged at Emily. Nathan pushed her out of the way, taking the bite himself. "No," Emily screamed as Nathan staggered, clutching his arm. The group managed to escape, finding temporary shelter in an old cabin. Inside the cabin, Nathan slumped against the wall, his breathing ragged. The infection was spreading quickly. "You have to leave me," he said, his voice pained. "No, I won't," Emily cried, tears streaming down her face. "You have to," Nathan insisted. "I won't let this thing hurt you." He kissed her deeply, pouring all his love into that final moment. "Go, Emily, live for both of us." With a heavy heart, Emily left with the others, leaving Nathan behind. Nathan, now fully infected, fought to retain his humanity. He turned his fury on the horde, taking down as many as he could. In his last moments, he thought of Emily and smiled, but the infection was relentless. Emily and the remaining survivors reached a military outpost, where they were welcomed and treated. Though devastated by Nathan's loss, Emily found purpose in helping others. She joined the military's efforts to fight the infection, becoming a beacon of hope in a world falling apart. But her love for Nathan remained, guiding her every step. Months later, Emily was leading a rescue mission in an overrun city when she encountered a familiar figure. It was Nathan, but he wasn't fully infected. His green eyes glimmered faintly with recognition, and he wasn't like the others. He wasn't mindless, he was something in between. "Nathan," Emily whispered, tears filling her eyes. Nathan nodded, his voice raspy but clear. "Emily, I fought it for you." Against all odds, Nathan had resisted the infection, his love for Emily anchoring him to his humanity. But their reunion was bittersweet. Nathan couldn't stay with her. His condition made him a target for both the infected and the military. "I'll always love you," Nathan said, stepping back into the shadows. "And I'll find a way to save you," Emily vowed, determination burning in her heart. From that day forward, Emily worked tirelessly to develop a cure, driven by the hope that one day, she and Nathan could be together again. The story of Emily and Nathan became a symbol of love and resilience in a broken world, a reminder that even in the darkest times, hope could survive.